This is Quick Clip 4.07, Newton's first law, the law of inertia. And in order to discuss this, we must first understand the concept of balanced forces and unbalanced forces. So here we see two characters pushing in opposite directions with equal amounts of force. Remember that a force can be a push or a pull. In this case, they are both pushing in opposite directions equally, so the forces are balanced, there is no movement. However, if the forces were unbalanced and we had a 2-on-1 situation, then there will be motion. So as I click the button go, you will see how that unbalanced force will result in movement. So we have one force greater than the other, and the greater force will cause the movement. So now we have the definition for Newton's first law, the law of inertia. And inertia simply means that objects don't want to change. So moving objects want to keep moving. So that rock is just going to keep on moving until some sort of force makes it change direction or stops it. A sitting object wants to keep still. So this rock is sitting there, and it will remain there unless a force acts upon it. So the law of inertia states that objects in motion want to stay in motion. Objects that are sitting still or at rest wants to stay at rest. And then here I have a question: which one of these objects has the greatest amount of inertia, or the greatest tendency to stay in one place, or the greatest resistance to force? Let's press go and we'll see the results. So as you can see, the one with the greatest mass has the greatest inertia because it's sitting, it wants to remain sitting. The one with the smallest mass has the least amount of inertia, and it was able to be moved more easily. And then another example of the first law of inertia is that a moving object will continue to move in that direction unless a force acts upon it. So as the rock drops, Thor's hammer, the energy from Thor's hammer will strike the rock, and the rock will change direction. All right, so that rock would have kept moving in the straight downward direction if not for Thor's mighty hammer. All right, I hope that clears up a little bit of the information on Newton's first law.